welcome Scott Garver.
Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I want you to take a second to think about one thing in your life that you are really passionate about. Has everybody got that one thing in mind? Okay. Now we're going to do a little exercise. I want you to close your eyes. Trust me. Close your eyes. And I want you to envision yourself preparing a speech to talk about this passion that you have. You may be coming up with your introduction. You may be thinking of quotes that are associated with this passion. Or maybe a story. Or an example, an analogy to open up your speech. Then you get into the body of your speech, and you're thinking about a good story that involves your passion. And then as you work through your close, you start to get enthusiastic about the idea of this, sharing this passion with others. And you get excited about the opportunity to share the benefits of this passion and to give your audience a call to action. Now, keep your eyes closed. It's the night of your speech. You're introduced and you take the stage, full of enthusiasm to share your passion with your audience. As you put out that great quote, as you get into your body and start telling your story, a real personal story, you get enthusiastic about it. The excitement within you begins to build as you see the audience taking in your vision, taking in your passion. Some of them may be on the edge of your seat, hanging on your every word. You may see that light bulb going off over some of their heads. Then you get to your close, and you throw that call to action out there, and you give them the benefits, and you feel that energy, that excitement from your audience. You go back, you sit down in your seat, your juices are flowing, you're so excited, you just killed it, you nailed it. You feel so productive. You just take a second to let it all sink in and feel that moment. Okay, open your eyes. I shared this exercise with you because to me, it is a perfect example of the concept of the 3 E's. And I've got a handout for each of you in front of you. 3 E's is the concept of enthusiasm, creates excitement, which generates effectiveness. When you're in that moment, when you're talking about your passion, you've got your purpose aligned with your passion. That enthusiasm builds within you. And then you start to feel the excitement not only within you, but from your audience. You know, they say enthusiasm is contagious. I don't believe that. I think what's contagious is that feeling of excitement that you get when you are enthusiastic. Or when you're watching somebody who's really enthusiastic give you a really passionate speech. That's the feeling that they're talking about. That's what's contagious, is that excitement. So then you get through your speech, you sit down and you're like, man, that was productive. That felt great. Enthusiasm creates that excitement, which leads you to that effectiveness, that production. And the reason why on your handout there's a circle is because this concept is cyclical. And it can be used in almost any situation. What I mean by cyclical is the more enthusiastic you get, the more excited you become. The more others around you get excited. And they start to want to support you. They want to buy your products. They want to buy into what you're talking to them about. Which then, in turn, makes you more productive. The more productive you are, the more enthusiastic you get. The more excited you and others, your teammates, your audience, your customers, your family, they all want to support you. They want to see you succeed. So your production continues to increase. But it all starts with that first E, which is what? Which is what? Yeah! Right. And if you've heard some of my other speeches, what do we know about enthusiasm? If you
act enthusiastic, you will be enthusiastic.
If you act enthusiastic, then you'll be enthusiastic. I want to leave you with this. I want you to stand up. One more exercise for you. Everybody stand up. And turn to your neighbor. And I want you to tell that person, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. Say it again. I'm pregnant. One more time. I'm pregnant. Okay. Sit down. I know that was probably a little difficult for men in here today. I was watching a program just the other day, and world-renowned speaker, author, and spiritual leader T.D. Jakes was talking about this concept of being pregnant. And he says, we are all, men, women, children, everyone, pregnant with possibilities, with potential, with passion. Everybody, we've been surrounded by people over the last 200-300 years that have given birth to their potential, to their ideas, to their passion. Think about the technology advances, the communication advances, the industry that's happening over that time period. And it's all because these folks around us have been willing to give birth and to share. My challenge to each of you going forward is this. Give birth to your passion. Set it free and share it.